Hello, family. I trust you are doing well. It's Pastor Derek again, coming your way with this week's series dealing with external influences on your marriage. And today the focus is work. Work is very, very important. But how do we manage work and the marriage? Number one, take your job very, very seriously. Take your work very, very seriously, because marriage thrives on finances. Okay, for marriage to do well, you need money, and the money comes through your work. So take your job very, very seriously, so that there will not be stress in the marriage due to lack of finance. 1 Timothy 5:8 says, anyone who does not provide for his family is worse than an infidel. He has denied the faith. Okay, that should not be you. Make sure that you always have enough finances for the needs of the family. So take your work seriously. However, number two, maintain a very healthy work-life balance. Don't overwork yourself, so that you come home so tired, you are of no use to your wife and to your children. Don't steal family time for work, okay? So that your children need you, they can't find you, and the other people, friends, gang members, whatever, are substituting the time that you should be there for your children. When you leave your wife too often, or your husband too often, before you realize another man, another woman is playing the role you are supposed to play. So don't steal time that belongs to the family. 1 Kings 20:40. It says, while your servant was busy here and there, the man disappeared. When you are busy here and there, you may lose your children, you may lose your wife, you may lose your husband to another person, to some evil vice, to something crazy. So make sure that you maintain a work-life balance. Number three, you have to understand that your job exists to feed your family. Your family does not exist to feed your job, okay? Your company would easily replace you when you are sick or when you die, but your family will never be able to replace you. Even if your wife or your husband marries again, your identity in the family will remain forever. It will be so forever. Okay, so do not in any way allow your work to replace your family. Always put your family first. Okay, Matthew 19:5-6 says, and he said, for this reason a man will leave mother and father, including work, and be united to his wife, and the two shall become one. You cannot be one with your job when you are away from your family. You rather should be one with your wife or your husband, and the job comes second. Okay, so they are no longer two by one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man, including job, let no job put asunder what God has put together. Number four is that your submission and your loyalty is to your spouse, not to your boss. Some of you argue with your husband, you disrespect your husband, but when you go to work, you are literally lying down for your bosses. You are ruining your home and ruining your life. Okay, you should never do that. God commands you to submit to your husband, not your boss. Now, when you submit to your boss more than you submit to your husband, what you are actually trying to say is that you worship money, not God's ordained standards and systems. Okay, so never give respect to your boss that you never give to your husband. Your number one, or your wife, okay, your number one commitment, your number one loyalty is to your wife, is to your husband. Your number one submission and respect is to your husband, is to your wife, before whatever is left you give to your boss. Don't put them the other way round. Ephesians 5:22-23. It says, wives, submit yourself to your own husbands, not to your boss. I'm not saying go and be rude at work, but wives, submit yourself to your own husbands as you do to Jesus Christ. For the husband is the head of the wife, not the boss, okay? Just as Christ is the head of the church, okay? So please, respect at work, but never elevate your boss above your husband. Never elevate anybody at work above your wife. And finally, okay, number 5, your work colleagues are just workmates. Okay, they also came to work. When job is done, they go. Limit their access and influence to your life and your marriage. Don't allow them to ruin it. Hebrews 13:4 says, marriage should be honored above all. Okay, and the marriage bed kept pure, for God will judge the adulterer and the sexually immoral. Don't go and humiliate, belittle, disgrace, Harmonize your marriage in the workplace. Some of you are at work, you are saying nasty things about your husband, disrespecting your wife, you are allowing colleagues to say things that are disrespectful about your husband, about your wife, and you are laughing about it. You are showing conversations between you and your husband, you and your wife, to colleagues, and they are giving you advice that doesn't go anywhere. You are allowing colleagues to touch you inappropriately, playing with you, my wife, my husband. When you have a proper wife or a proper husband at home, you will destroy that family, and you will regret it, because that colleague will move on and it will let with you. Honor your marriage at work. If you're a married man, a married woman, make sure that you protect and bring some glory on your marriage in that workplace. Don't go and put your marriage to shame among your colleagues. It's a very disrespectful and despicable way to live, and God doesn't bless that. So God bless you. Make sure that you work hard, but never allow your work to destroy your marriage. Your marriage comes first. God bless you. Bye-bye.